news for the unemployed, with the most important thing being that we're getting another new change coming next update. As of right now, we know that in Danish World, we're not getting anything big added to the game until Halloween, because apparently that's going to be the craziest update we've ever seen. And I expect it to be. So any scraps that Quell gives us, we eat that up like the finest of wines. But before I get too ahead of myself, Quell decided to give us some power again. And I know you're asking, oh, Hopeless, what do you mean she gave us power? Oh, what do you mean? We have so much power, but not as much as we really should. So once again, we can control potentially what happens to the game with these polls. So in the past, Quell will do polls asking the community what they think about certain things. For example, a while ago, Quell asked which of these skins we want added into the game. Obviously, they all ended up getting added into the game. However, it went in corresponding order to how people voted for it. But then there's other times where what we say literally doesn't matter. And I'm talking about this. Literally 8 months ago, Quell made a post saying, Brightney Mastery Quest Balancing, where the majority of people voted that the blackout needs to be changed to 12 instead of 15. In case you guys don't know, Brightney is a relatively hard tune to master because of the amount of blackouts you have to get with her. And the reason why that's partly a problem is because you need to master her to unlock V. So yeah, people wanted to reduce the friction of getting their favorite tune, V. However, even though we voted for that, let me go to mastery really fast here. You still need to experience 15 blackouts. This was 9 months ago. Regardless, once again, we're in a position of power with Quell asking us a question. Hey guys, Lil Pull. I'm thinking about attending a convention where I'd get the chance to meet fans and possibly do signings and stuff. So I thought about doing a poll to see what kind of conventions you'd all attend if you do attend any. Which of these choices of conventions do you plan to attend next year, or do you not really attend any? And so basically, what power do you have? You literally have the power of meeting the Danish World creator. I don't know how people aren't freaking out at the idea that not only could you get the chance to meet her, but we don't even know what she looks like. We hardly even know what she sounds like. And you're telling me she's down to meet all of us? Holy freaking smokes. With that being said, some of these don't seem real. Like, for example, what is MomoCon? Or what is DragonCon? That literally sounds like a meme. That sounds like a meme. Either way, I don't think I would frankly go to any of these, but I would be curious to. I'm going to show results. But the most people voted VidCon. The very vast majority of people voted VidCon. So maybe that means I gotta go. But the most important takeaway from this is this poll right here. Extra options. Other or I do not plan to attend a convention. This has 1,000 more votes than the other poll. And guess what? The vast majority of people do not plan to go to a convention. I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. Either way, if you want the chance to meet Quell, just keep an eye on that poll. I'm not keeping you updated. Maybe I will. I don't know. Regardless, before I talk about the new change, it's really not that big of a deal. We once again have people getting banned / muted / warned for things that probably shouldn't happen. Picklelet Soup, as you can see, got warned by Blush Crunch Studio for posting traced art, which if it did happen, if they did trace the art, good. That's against their rules. You're not allowed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. The problem is that this is what they posted, and then this is the original. So you can tell by this, like when you first look at this, right? It does seem like they did literally copy and paste that. But then when you actually see them side by side, it's obvious that it's not traced. Like, I could see the argument for the body being traced. Okay, wait, hold on. Do you guys know what tracing even is? In case you don't know what tracing is, tracing is the act of copying an image or work art by drawing over its lines. So it's essentially like stealing someone's homework, but it's still technically yours. Like, you made it, but you literally just stole what they made. But they didn't steal it because it's yours. Does that make sense? Either way, in this instance, I could understand why, without the immediate comparison, you would think this was traced, but it wasn't. And when you overlap them, this is the key determiner. It's clearly not traced. It's obviously not traced, or the lines would match up a lot closer. And this person made a post saying, clearly, I did not trace. I was drawing scraps in the same pose because I wanted to make a rework, but add more effort in with my own drawing. I did use the original image as reference, but that's different to tracing. I'm actually quite insulted that they assumed my hard work was traced and punished me for it. It's not that hard to figure out that it's not traced. I agree, but the good news is it was only a mute for an hour. So ultimately, everything was like, it sucks and that's bad, but at least it wasn't like a permaban. If it was a permaban, that'd be bad news. But with that being said, people are getting tired of giving the server the benefit of the doubt. Mods got no idea what they're doing. To be fair, there is an unholy amount of people in the Blush Crunch Discord. I don't know how many, but it's quite a bit. And the original poster said, I do enjoy talking to the server every now and then, and I like posting and looking at the art channel, but I've already been warned twice for stupid reasons. First time I got muted was for advertising. I tried to host a run, and the run was posted like an hour ago. By the time they muted me, I already gave up on it by then. Which is weird, because in the Danish World Wiki, you can literally make teams. People make teams every day, every hour, literally every single minute. So to me, that's a little confusing. I don't think there should be an issue there, but maybe they did it in the wrong channel and they're not telling us. Either way, what do you guys think about that? And before I show you guys the small little change that's coming to Danish World, I did want to take a look at this. So I do get tagged and stuff on TikTok sometimes. In case you guys were wondering, I do have a TikTok, but like I really don't be using it like that. But here's a meme post of someone saying, guys, new Danish World tuned, quote told me. And if you don't think it's me, that's fine. The thing is, they use an audio with my voice in it. Do you guys hear me? Hold on, listen. It's creepy. Let's move on to number 9. That's literally me. They made a meme of me. What did the top comments say Flamingo mentioned? What? That's me. Yo, wait, this person thinks it's real. And their profile picture is also me. So, thanks, I think. That was cool to see. Of course, I like seeing myself as an OC. Are you kidding? And just one other little thing for the unemployed. Is Danish World cooked? Because this is the lowest player count we've seen in Danish World since it's become popular. 35k active players. I think we can all pretty much agree that Danish World has already hit its peak. I don't think it's ever gonna really top the Christmas update. Maybe Halloween can pull it back, but what do you guys think? Because to you that's still watching this video, that means you like Danish World. You care about Danish World. Do you feel like it's dying, or do you really rather just play other games? Has the new format gotten boring for you? I mean, when we have millions of players across 3 different games in Roblox, and with new popular up-and-coming games that come out literally every single day, it's easy to get lost in that noise. Finally, let me show you guys what's getting changed. As you can see right here on this Discord post, Quo says, I've thought about reworking that one that has the toon handler photos, which is a reply to, may ask if any of the greenhouse maps will get reworked. And yes, my fellow unemployed friends, this is true. As Quo said, hey guys, decided to change the greenhouse map to be a bit bigger and adjusted some of the obstacles around the map to better balance the map. Thought I'd share before and after. And as you can see, the map did get slightly bigger. And this actually was changed in the game. But now this is the new official changed map inside of the game with the assets. Hard to tell how much different it really is. W or L changed? You guys let me know down in the comments. Overall, though, it is a good change, though, because on that map, it used to take forever to complete the floor because Twisteds would just see you, like, literally immediately. You had no chance of survival, or it would just take forever. If someone wasn't distracting, they would just lock on you so fast. So, once again, comment down below what you guys think. That's it, coming from your resident unemployed skeleton. New videos, new stuff coming soon. Not yet, though. Bye.